I am so glad you asked because there's most definitely a way to make these removable. I ordered these shoe clips from Amazon. They were $6.59 and I'm going to attach them to the back of the bows. But let me show you how I made them just as a refresher. If you want a full tutorial, I will have that link down below. Last week I posted a video on how to make the Jimmy Choo look-alike bow shoes. So that is exactly what I'm doing here, the same exact steps. I'm going to sew the bow together, just an in and out stitch. This is so simple and I promise that anybody can do it. You're going to wrap it around and then stick the needle through the center, going in and out, and then you're going to tie it off. The biggest difference with these bows is they're not going to be attached to the shoe. So we're going to be attaching the ribbon before we attach the clip. Just like before, the bow for the back of the shoe is different than the bow on the front of the shoe. So we're going to be making 3 different pieces for the back bow. You're going to need 2 pieces that are the same length. These pieces are sewn the same exact way as the front bow, in and out, wrapping around, and putting the needle through the center and pulling in and out. We're going to attach the 2 pieces together. They should look exactly the same. We're going to cross them together and just secure them. I'm making the centerpiece for the back bow. You're just going to fold it in on each other one time, just like we did for the front toe. I made sure that it was the same size as the front bow, and then I stitched it all together just like you did with the other pieces. To conceal all my stitches, I'm going to be placing a piece of ribbon around the center of this part of the bow. If I were to make these over again, I would stitch this part of the bow to the back bow piece before putting on the ribbon. It just looks better in the end, but you really can't see the stitches, so honestly, whatever is easiest for you. Here is how you make them removable. You're going to take these clips and just stitch them on. You might be able to glue it on. I didn't test that out, so if this is something that you want to do, you're going to have to test it for yourself. I figured that stitching it on is going to be the most secure way to do it, and you just stitch it on like you would a button, and you're going to go through the hole and then off to the side, almost like a looping motion, as you can see here. So that it's secure, you want to stitch through both holes. I didn't have a pair of shoes that would really look good with this on, so forgive me. I only had some black pumps and they have seen better days, but let me show you what they look like on. You could probably put these on any shoes. Click that follow button to see more DIYs like this one.